Hello everyone and welcome to Folktale. Now, the description on Steam is a bit of a mouthful, but Folktale is a sandbox fantasy city builder strategy game, there you go, in which you lead a ragtag band of peasants in a growing small settlement into a thriving market town. Now, this is the tutorial that I will be demonstrating. It's actually very fun. Keep in mind that this is all still in development. You can get early access on Steam for $19.99, and so yeah, let's have a look at that, shall we? Here is the introduction.
For months, your people have struggled through swamps and forests, across deserts and frozen wastes, battling storms and high seas that threatened to dash them against the rocks. They came to escape from the tyranny of the evil Lord Blackdark, whose rogue financiers had crushed the population to little more than indentured slaves. Fleeing a land where toast is rationed to only the select few and the good people eat only stale bread, your brave subjects have fought and suffered before arriving on the shores of this remote island. It is here they hope to find peace and tranquility, where they can farm and build a new... Oh look, there's Bernard. Hello. Where was I? Oh yes, to a land where your people can build a new society where freedom and toast are available to everyone. And it is up to you, our steely-eyed leader, to build a brighter future for your brave pioneers. Because let's face it, the villagers aren't the sharpest swords in the rack. This is the world of Folktale. Welcome to our new village. Let's practice moving around. Moving the mouse to the edge of the screen will move you in that direction. Alternatively, you can use the W, A, S, and D keys, or the arrow keys on your keyboard. You can point the camera by holding down the right mouse button and dragging the mouse left or right, up and down. Finally, you can adjust the camera height by scrolling the mouse scroll wheel, or using the Z and X keys on your keyboard. To test your navigation skills, I've highlighted a location on the map. Go there now to continue our lesson. We shall set to work building a windmill and planting wheat fields that can be harvested and milled into flour. Click on the notice board near the empty plot of land and select the windmill from the construction options. Superb! Our villagers will set to work hammering and sawing. In the meantime, why not place one or more wheat fields next to the windmill? The closer resources are to buildings, the less time villagers will spend transporting goods, and the more productive they can be.
So as you can see, you just have to select the block of land and it automatically gets villagers to build. So it's actually quite interesting. It's a different take on the old, select people, then get them to build it. Instead, you're saying, you build that, and they do it. So I think that's actually really, really good. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
Building options are available. Our windmill is ready.
Now, you could see how close you could zoom in. I was very surprised by that. My graphics card was going quite a bit, making quite a lot of noise, but as you can tell, it is in development, as I said before.
Great! You've just trained your first specialist. The farmer will tend to the fields, planting seeds and harvesting wheat, before delivering it to the windmill to be milled into flour. Your villagers will then be able to buy flour from the storehouse to make bread, generating more income for us. We should build a woodcutter's lodge close to the woods and train one of our folk to be a woodcutter.
So again, a very interesting take. You send the villager to the building and he gets trained up in that said profession. So we're going to build a choppy thing, a lumber mill, isn't it? I actually can't read the screen from here. Of course, I'm doing this post-commentary, which is completely new to me. I usually do things on the fly. But as you can see, I just selected a building to be built, and here come 3 villagers with their little hammers, and they are hammering away. And in no time, we will have a woodcutter's hut. I think that's what that said. So there we go. I actually enjoyed this tutorial. It was new and different. And the art style and the commentary, everything was really, really good. Busy, busy, busy. So basically they love toast. And who doesn't?
Now select one of our folks and send them to the Woodcutter's Lodge for training. Ta-ta!
There you go, now he's a lumberjack, what he's always dreamt of being. Instead of a villager, he's a lumberjack. Now, here's the other interesting aspect to this thing, which is capturable locations, which is kind of reminds me of those points of interest and strategic points in Warhammer games. So here is the lumber camp, and we have to capture it basically. As you can see, there's a white flag signaling that it is empty, ready for us to take it, and it gets lowered. I don't know what he just said there, but never mind. So up goes our banner, our flag, and we have claimed it. Now the lighting effects, even though it's still in early development, is actually very, very interesting.
We'll chop down trees and saw logs into planks that can be used to construct other buildings. We'll also need more iron bars and stone. Build an iron smelt near the iron mine and train a miner.
So the same thing, there's the iron mine over there, I think, and we build a iron smelt. Of course, a couple of villagers come over, and I've selected a bunch, but I can't really do anything with them. I was just seeing if I could assign more to build to increase the rate of the building, but they build very quickly anyway, so it's not much for... Yes, Petal. And here I am just signaling, clicking on different villagers to hear what they say. Basically, it's nice.
What's up, Slick?
What's up, Slick? That's a good one. So, I'm I really like this game.
New building options are available.
So now we train another guy,
My pleasure.
and bam, he's done.
Before our miner can get to work, we need to clear out the rat infestation near the mine and hoist our faction flag to state our claim. Select one or more villagers and right-click on one of the rats near the iron mine.
Now, with this game, the right click didn't actually work for me. I just had to left click, and it worked fine. See, if I right click, I lose my selection. So I thought, yeah, might as well. Yeah, you get over there, and I'll select all you, and left click to attack. There you go, prepare to die. I think that means they're entering combat. Or maybe she just likes to shout that out. So, once again, the night is coming. As you can see, it's all getting darker and darker. And I've always liked night and day cycles in games. Here we go, first combat.
Look up a soul. You're mine.
It's past my bedtime.
Oh, well done. Now move some of our villagers close to the faction flag until it changes to our blue
Okay.
colours. When the flag is at the top of the pole, we gain control of the resource capture.
I like.
Superb! Now build a stonecutter's lodge near the stone quarry and train one of our villagers to be a stone cutter.
Okay, so I was thinking, oh, where do I build this? There's something there, but what do I do? So, so I thought, okay, well, I'll just go find an empty block of land and put it anywhere, really. So I went down here, and I think there was one on the right. Yeah, that one there. Oh no, I didn't get... What did I do? I can't even remember. Oh, and then I discovered, yeah, it was right there, you idiot. Ah. Oh, there you go. Daytime, and everyone's going to build that. Fantastic. As you can see, some of those combat animations aren't fully done. And these guys are just standing still.
What now?
But I think they actually are building the place. Oh no, these guys are coming. There you go. I really know what I'm talking about, don't I? So, yeah, it's a very fun game, and I can't wait to see what they do with it. I'm very, very happy that I bought the early access, because I could see a game develop, game grow, and if you like me and really like seeing stuff happen like that, I'm a big fan of behind the scenes, big fan of watching things develop. So I highly recommend getting this game. Now I'm going to skip forward a bit and end on a in-game cinematic. So here we go, it's coming up. So overall, great game, very fun. I love what they're doing. Keep it up, guys, at Game Foundry. And yeah, take care and bye-bye.
What now? New building options are available. Ta-ta!
Oi, what are you...
Really? Oh, is that it, bruv? What did the big man say? Big man? He says he's been talking to them Weirfu monks who is like all the way up on the mountain, innit? Innit though? They is proper in the clouds. And they see all these like filthy human beings getting comfy on our turf. All building villages and thing, you get me, bruv? I hear you, man. So the big man reckons they is all our property and he'll get some wicked coin for them, innit? What's the plan? We go down there and they're all like, oh no, please don't make us into slaves. And we like take them back up to the big man. They got any protection, bruv? Nah, man, that's the best thing. They got nothing. Let's do this. I hear you, man. Let's do it. Listen up. He was all the property of the slave master Urzo. We're taking some of you to be his slaves. The rest of you better shut it or we will take all of you. This is our village now. You get me, yeah?
Well, I guess we ain't alone on this island no more.
So what are we gonna do, lads?
Well, we can't just leave them to the goblins, can we, dear boy? We should go and rescue them.
But we're no soldiers and we ain't got no swords or nothing.
If we don't go and get 'em back, them goblins will be thinking we's all just here like turkeys waiting for Thanksgiving.
We need volunteers. Good, brave lads who can go on a rescue mission.
What about you, Bernard? After all, they did take your wife.
Well, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Well, I can't go. I've got, important buildings to make.
Shoot, I can't go. I've got important, logs to chop.
And I've got, important, holes to dig.
Hey, didn't they also take Jethro the farmer?
What?
They took Jethro. You know, the farmer.
But that means...
What?
That means that we can't grow wheat.
So?
If we can't grow wheat, then we can't make bread.
So?
If we can't make bread, then
What is it, man?
that means we can't have toast. That's it, boys. We're going to get Jethro.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh yeah, let's get the wife too. Let's get tooled up.